loved ones, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a deep clean and organize my bathroom with me. So some of you may remember when we first moved into this house at like the end of July, I was doing a ton of moving and unpacking and all that kind of stuff, related content, right? And in one of those videos, I unloaded everything out of boxes and into this closet. I have not really touched this bathroom since then, and there is no organizational system in here. And also because I deeply resent this bathroom and want to renovate it so bad, for some reason that makes me not want to clean it, which is truly tragic and terrible. So I just need to deep clean it today and actually put some love into it. So I'm gonna show you the before. If you can hear that, Finley's on the other side of this door that attaches to our bedroom. So he's working on the bedroom while I'm working on the attached bathroom, and we're just having a work day. But we're just gonna let him do his thing. I'm not gonna be like, don't make any noise. You know, I'm filming a video because I want him to focus on all of that. And honestly, for a lot of this, I'm probably just gonna be fast forwarding, moving things out, because that's what I first have to do here. I need to empty this entire closet, deep clean it, vacuum it, and then move to like different parts of the bathroom as well, because behind you is a shelf that was in the hallway outside of this bathroom, and Finley's using the shelf as like a storage shelf for all of his renovation tools and whatnot. And once the bedroom is actually finished, we can move all the renovation tools like back down to the basement, to the tool boxes and all that kind of stuff, and clean off the shelf and figure out the new home for it. But right now I might just leave it here. Let's get to emptying out this closet, okay? And cleaning it and all of those things. I'm getting the nesting urges to complement my outfit today. I got all my green things. I'm gonna put on my headphones and get to work. I have too much stuff. Also, I forgot to say this in my intro, but half the reason I want to clean this out and organize it and put it into little bins and things that are easily accessible is because that would be so much easier than the system I have now, which is no system at all. It's just kind of groupings of crap. And I need to downsize. And then I also want to use like at least half of this closet for linens, because we don't have a linen closet right now. I've just been keeping all of our linens in a box and like a stack of pillows on the floor of our kitchen. It's tragic, okay? I need help. Whew, I'm overwhelmed. This is gross to some of you, but I'm a little bit unfazed now that every single house that I've lived at since leaving LA has had at least some form of mice visitors. But there is mice on this level of the shelf because I have a pillow in here. It's like one of those aromatherapy pillows where you can put it in the microwave. And I think it's filled with dried rice as well as lavender. And they are either eating it or something like that, because I can just tell that there's mice activity here. And this is my heating pad, the blue thing here. And then on top of it is the pillow. So like, I don't really want to touch that shelf right now until I have a vacuum up here that can get rid of everything. And then I need to put vinegar, coffee beans, and other things that deter them on this shelf specifically. But oh my God, there is just so much here. I'm honestly kind of shocked because when I unpacked all of the stuff into here, I remember saying to the vlog that I had not downsized anything before we moved from Oregon to Virginia with all of the stuff in that closet. I think I packed the bathroom like really last minute, so I just threw everything into boxes because I couldn't even give the brain space to downsizing at that time. So now looking at all this stuff, I'm like, well, now's the time. honey. Everything's empty other than heating pads and things. But seriously, just look at my feet right now. I'm gonna try to make sense of everything. All right, you and Rue have joined me on the floor now to try to make sense of all of these piles. I'm going to be downsizing everything I don't need into this bin and then sorting everything that I am keeping and putting them into the smaller containers that are inside of this bin right here. I have little turntables for easy access that I got at Target, as well as like a sectioned off bin and stuff like that to try and organize all of this, because right now I'm honestly feeling overwhelmed. As you can see, I have a lot of products, and downsizing them makes me increasingly more aware of my plastic waste. The sponsor of today's video, Wild, is the perfect solution though, because it helps me reduce single-use plastic from even coming into my bathroom at all. Wild is a natural, refillable bathroom brand powered by plants. Their deodorant comes in an aluminum case, your case for life, and their refills are made out of bamboo pulp so you can compost them. If you want to try them out, they have over 11 scents in cases to choose from. This Valentine's Day, they also launched their Love Heart case in rose petal scent, which is the perfect gift for you or a loved one. So if you're ready to join the wild side, click the link in the description and use my code Meghan2024 for 20% off their whole shop. Thanks, Wild. I'm currently trying to decide what goes where in this bathroom, like if I'm gonna put supplements inside of this thing, or if I'm going to put makeup in here or skincare. I don't know. And I feel like it's gonna take me a while to downsize a lot of this. So I'm just gonna say, hold that thought, and we'll talk once I have more of this sorted. And then I'll try to explain my system to you. I feel like that's better than just filming a time lapse, basically, of me being like, where do I put all of my products?
One eternity later.
Okay, it's been a couple hours and this is where I'm at currently. So these things right here are probably just gonna go onto other Lazy Susans or get shoved into other places. They just don't make any sense for like the categories that I chose, because this is my clothes steamer, which should just go like with the linens in the linen closet. And then this is for intimates, and it's kind of like a detergent, so maybe that should just go in the basement with the detergents or the cleaning supplies. And then this is just like roll-on essential oils. But I have my first aid stuff here in two different baskets. It basically just wouldn't fit in this one wicker basket. And then this is like a hair trimmer under here, so I put that with my hair scrunchies and some bows and whatnot. And then this is a bunch of supplements and tinctures. This is an empty Lazy Susan that honestly I could probably take some stuff off of other places and put onto here, or put it onto here, which we'll talk about in a second. Just black it out for now. This has all vaginal health related things in it, whether it's period or pregnancy or whatever. Anything to do with down there is in there. And then that's for hair, so it's like, you know, clips and hairsprays and all that kind of stuff. This, I'm gonna need to get closer to explain it. So this is one of those Lazy Susans that actually, I guess a lot of people would use for like makeup brushes or something, but I have that organizer for my makeup brushes. So instead I put like my foot care stuff in here, and then essential oils that are not in my little carrier back there that's hanging on the wall. Be patient, Rue. She's freaking out because she wants to get on my lap. So I have a bunch of essential oils and stuff, and then I have like bug repellents, and then back here is a hand and foot cream. And this is here to go with the foot care stuff. And then over here in this Lazy Susan is sun care. So I have like sunscreen and stuff, and then the aftercare for if I get a sunburn. So like aloe and other things like that. And then this is hair removal type stuff. So I have like my dermaplaner and razors, and then also like my laser hair removal stuff. And then this turntable has just general hygiene stuff. Dental hygiene, and then like deodorant stuff, like refills. Over here, this was one of the hardest for me to put together because it was mostly face masks, and then I also added in lotions and salves, and I really tried to get rid of a ton of them, which are in here. This is Finley's Dop Kit. This is an organizer that I've had for a while, and it just holds all of the little things. So like my trimmer, my face roller, eye drops, nail brush, eye cream. I don't know, just stuff that feels like it shouldn't just be thrown onto a turntable, like, because it can get a little lost. This holds all of my travel stuff, so whenever I go out of town, I always put all my shower stuff in here. So it has all of my like travel sized bottles and my toothbrush holder and all that kind of good stuff in there. And then I need to wash some of these scrunchies and ribbons and things, just because like this is supposed to be white and it looks very tan. I know like the sun has gone down, so the lighting is different, but this just all needs to be washed or moved out of this room. And then these are all products that I've made that I don't want to part with. This is my makeup bag. These are all of my Lush empties. And because I don't live near a Lush anymore, I guess I have to like wait until I'm at a store or traveling somewhere where I could bring these with me to return them and get a free face mask. Or can you mail them back? I need to look that up. And then these things just belong like in the kitchen, not in here. And then up on the sink here, this is just all stuff that in my head, I'm like, this needs to be used up very soon, and it's on its last legs, like some of these oils and things. And so I just need to put them up there to have in my daily use. And then this is trash that needs to go downstairs. But I guess I have another basket to use if I so need it. Let's get to cleaning. I've already vacuumed a lot of the shelves, but I had to get a step stool to vacuum the top ones. So I'm gonna actually show you guys my vacuuming now. Also with the mouse thing, basically I realized that both my heating pad, like my plug-in heating pad, and the like aromatherapy pillow, neither of those, they were like eating or anything. They were just pooping on it. And I took both of the covers off of them because thankfully they both have machine washable covers, and I'm just gonna wash them. But I do plan to find a way to store that aromatherapy pillow so they're not like attracted to it in this cabinet. If I'm ever cleaning for mice, I put in a 1/4 cup white vinegar, and then I just wet the rest of this pad with water. One of the most annoying things about these shelves is that there's an entire, it's just the stupid cabinetry in this house. It's the same thing with our kitchen cabinets. This is completely covered. You can't even really see it, but they put like a cover over the top so you can't put anything up here. And I don't know why. Just a real waste of damn ass space. That's what I say. I'm gonna see how much toilet paper I can fit on this top shelf though. I actually fit the entire box of Who Gives a Crap up there. It wasn't like the entire box, you know, just in from shipment, but we had used a couple of rolls, so we had some to fit up there. And then the rest of these, so I decided, well, this is annoying too down here. This isn't on the floor, so it gets really dirty right here, but also it's not like there's a piece of wood blocking, so it's not even like I can slide our scale under there or anything like that because it's not usable. So I don't know what order I'm gonna go in for organizing all this stuff, but I do want to put linens on these two bigger top shelves, I think, and then kind of go from there. So I'll fill up the bottom with other stuff, maybe like my herbalism empties, and covered stuff like my makeup bag that I'm not using right now can go on the bottom, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, this is what things are looking like currently, but I'm realizing I'm running out of room for my linens. So I think I'm gonna sleep on it and continue cleaning and adding to this tomorrow. But I'd say this is a whopping success so far.
The following day.
Hey folks, welcome to day 2 of this project. I have a couple of things that I did last night. Well, one, I'm doing laundry right now to have more linens clean to go in this linen closet. And then 2, what I thought of last night with the help of my sister, Organizational Queen. She's literally a professional organizer, and she's the one who sent me the ideas for turntables for this video and all that kind of stuff to like organize and be able to access things a little bit easier. She did all of this back in October when I was still in my first trimester sickness. And I was like, yeah, I'm totally gonna like muster up the energy and do that. And then I just never did. So now I'm finally doing it. And I've been sending her like progress photos and stuff of the space. And she was like, oh my God, about the cabinets last night when I sent her photos. It looks so good. You still have room to grow, but also it's like a great use of the current space. And I was like, yeah.
I'm not sure I understand.
well, I wasn't even talking to you, so you don't need to listen. And I was like, yeah, I'm just feeling like a little crazy about it in my head because I thought that I would have more space for the linens, which was like my original idea for this cabinet, right? Like at least allotting, you know, 2 big shelves to linens. And she was like, well, can't you just put more turntables under your sink? And I was like, wow, great idea. Okay. So I ended up doing that, which I'll show you now. And then we really just have to get to deep cleaning this space today because the sink is so gross. And I put some products yesterday on the sink that I need to just use up because I realized one of the things that's been holding this project back a little bit for me and making it harder to declutter or downsize my products is that I never finish a product to begin with. And I always have multiples of the things that I love, whether it's like deodorant refills or, you know, salves or something like that. So I'll always leave like the dredges of a bottle or a jar of something. And now I'm just looking at all of these jars that are like taking up space in my life. And I'm like, can't we just combine these all into one jar? Wouldn't that be easier? Or actually use up a product for once? That would be great. So that's probably my major thing that I've learned from this decluttering process. But I am really excited to get some linens in here, get some things going, and just feel better about life. And I'm in a matching sweatsuit today. That's just a comfy, cozy sleigh. And I'm dangling a little carrot for myself at the end of finishing this video tonight. I'm gonna take a shower in here and just enjoy the easy access to my linens and just a clean, beautiful bathroom. So that is what's on the horizon for me. But let's update each other. So I don't know what you were doing since the last time we spoke, but this is what I did. So I kept all of the bottom 4 shelves like this, and then these 2 big ones I think will be fine to fill with linens for now. I honestly could probably downsize some linens as well since we're pretty much only using our California King right now, and I don't really need access to like my queen-sized bed for the future guest room. I don't need access to those sheets, and I don't need access to the twin bed sheets that would be for like a future kids room. So we really just need our sheets, our towels, washcloths, those kinds of things on these shelves, and I feel like that could fit perfectly. But I did relocate some things under the sink over here. So I keep my bulk bags of Epsom salts here as well as my bubble bath just under the sink tucked away. And then, yeah, Lindsay gave me the idea to relocate some stuff down under here. So I put my sun care items as well as my hair removal stuff is back there. And then this is just like easy access hair things. And these 2 things I barely even use. It's like my curling iron and hairspray. And it's like, when do I ever curl my hair? So really, I just want access to my claw clips and things like that. But I feel a lot better about keeping all of this here than I do in the other cabinet. I hate all of this hardware. This same hardware is on our kitchen cabinets and I just want to change it out so bad. Not to mention one of our biggest complaints about just like the general cabinetry in this house is that we only have this one door to access basically a third of the space rather than multiple doors opening on either side. It just doesn't make any sense to have a door that small for a space this big. I digress. I didn't build the cabinets, okay? Finley's using his drill on the other side of the wall if you hear any construction noise, but I'm just gonna keep filming honey. I'm looking at this space right now in major resentment, okay? I brought up this little mirrored tray to clean off and put some things on there so I can kind of get it off of the counters and have it as like a cuter storage place to put all of my stuff, because I do use all of this every day. I use all of that for my dental hygiene. That's like my salve that I've been using on my belly and my boobs in pregnancy. I have like my deodorant, an extra hairbrush. Also, please just ignore this. This is real. This is me, okay? This is from my dry shampoo. It looks so gross, like rust or something, but it's just, I told you I haven't been cleaning this space. I said that at the beginning of the video. I haven't been cleaning it because I resent it so much, and it's made me resent the space more because I don't clean it. And I figure it's better to be honest with you guys because some of you can probably relate. And if you can't relate, then I'm sorry, that's fine, but don't judge me. Anyway, these are all little tiny jars of salves and oils and things that like I have had for so long that I just never finish. So I think I'm just gonna combine them all into one
jar or something. This one is from my mom that she gave me for Christmas. But yeah, I just need to like move some stuff around and figure all of this out. But we're gonna take it all off and then clean this, clean the floors, move these bins out of here. I dream of the day when we renovate this bathroom and are able to rip out this broken propane wall heater. But for right now, she's just taking up space and I'm literally using her as a shelf. Also, our towel rack broke in here, so that's tragic. And our shower is clean and fine. I normally just keep it like this. This is how it looks all the time. I actually brought over here 2 new products in that were in these cabinets over here because I just need to use the scrubs. I have so many scrubs. There's a lot going on. Let's get started. I'm gonna be a little backlit for this portion, but roll up our sleeves. Let's get into it. Start listening to my audiobook and get to clean it. Whew, I'm so excited. This space needs it so bad. My water pick is freaking broken. I don't know what happened to it. It's like jammed or something. I'm horrified looking at this. I need to pull you guys in closer just so you can see the disgusting before and after. Even though it fills me with shame to show you the before of this, this is real, this is me, okay? I'm honestly gonna pour a bunch of vinegar in here just to try and clean a bit of that bad boy off. And the rest I'm just gonna use my Blue Land all-purpose cleaner. Honestly, even the outsides of this are gross. So much sawdust in here from the bedroom renovation attached to this. Oh god. And at the end of the day, after you've had a bowl of yogurt and granola and mixed berries, it's really just you and your O-Cedar spin mop against the world, isn't it? I don't really know where that monologue came from, but I am going to mop these floors significantly. So I have not mopped since we moved in. And for some reason, there's like some staining on the floor. We have like linoleum floors down here and I hate them. And we do plan, when we renovate this whole bathroom and completely gut it and change it, we do plan to tile our bathroom floors. But right now we have like this fake light blue tile that's just plastic, and it has so many stains and scuffs, and there's like little chips missing out of it and stuff like that, so it looks dirtier than it is. But I just vacuumed this whole floor like you saw, and it's still, I mean, I'm gonna take you off just to show you some of the scuffs. Also, this work light from the other room, I'm like kind of using it, but also it's a little much. What is with these stains? I don't even remember how these got here, honestly. I don't at all. But that's disgusting under our wooden bath mat. We're gonna need to do some kind of a better moisture wicking thing under there than that. And then this is what I'm talking about. Like, it just looks dirty, but I just vacuumed and it's just all scuffed up. Same with over here. I don't know why it's like this. I don't know why I am the way I am. The floor's not strong enough to be my man. Suddenly I have to listen to Boy Genius while I do this. Headphones on, world off. Let's mop. I think my floor is permanently stained. it's obvious, but I haven't owned many mops in my day. I was obsessed with the Swiffer Wet Jet for a very long time. And obviously the O-Cedar mop is very popular for a reason. And I do like her, but also at the same time, I feel like the scrubbing action is not fantastic, but maybe these floors are just genuinely past repair, you know? Like, sure, I mopped and it looks good, smells good in here, but I mean, the floor is still definitely stained. And that's kind of why I was mopping in the first place. Obviously, as I've mentioned many a time in this video, I just look forward to the day where we redo this bathroom and in turn redo these floors. But for right now, you know, they're mopped, they're clean, and that's all you can really ask for. Okay, I'm done vacuuming for this video, thank God. On the other side of this door is the entire giant box of linens that I had Finley bring up for me because it's so damn heavy. And I don't think I'm gonna put everything on these two shelves, but I'm gonna try to fit as much as I can because I don't want all of the linens to live in the box. So let's do it. I'm gonna move you though so I can open this door because otherwise it would just all be cut off. Wait, I actually think I should put sheets up here since I reach for them less and towels here. That makes more sense. We're gonna do a switcheroo, not that you really care. Nothing is folded right and it's really stressing me out. I refuse to refold anything anymore. I don't care. We can unfold them and put them on the bed and then wash them and fold them and put them back. It doesn't matter. Okay, so this is the system. This is our sheets for our bed, and then I'm gonna keep this to just towels. I'm still in the process of finding towels right now, but I'm going to put, when they're not on the bed, the other flannel sheets on top of this. So we'll do like 2 sets of sheets to a pile. But where is the rest of these sheets? I don't know. So I have to find those. They might just be in the box. But I really don't think I'm gonna put the queen size sheets out onto this shelf because it just doesn't make sense. So we'll check back in once I find more that needs to go out here. Y'all ready for this? So I put all of our favorite towels here, hand towels in the middle, kind of shoved. I've had these black towels since literally my first apartment with Lindsay. I think they're from IKEA or Target or something. But yeah, definitely had those ones since 2014. But I need some towels for my birth as well since I'm having a home birth. And so I actually just set aside a bunch of old towels into here because I think I need like 10 old towels is what they put on my like birth kit supplies sheet. But I don't know if y'all are feeling the same way. 10 just sounds like a lot. Like how many towels are we gonna need, you know? I guess they just want to overshoot so that they know that we'll have enough. But if we need more, I would probably go with these ones that are not my white towels that we got from our wedding registry. I found the rest of the sheets that were missing, and in a crazy turn of events, I found a lot more linens other than even just this gigantic fucking box that I just emptied out and sorted. So this was like our entire linen closet just shoved into here. And then because I unpacked the entire box of Who Gives a Crap toilet paper, the rest of it into that cabinet in there, I had this big box from them empty. So I was like, okay, in here, I'm going to put specifically queen and twin sized sheets because we used to have a queen when we lived in Oregon. So I have a lot of like nice pairs of sheets from that bed. And then I just found like loose pillowcases and loose twin sheets and full sheets even from when I had a full size bed when I lived in LA. Like what's happening? You know, there's just too many sheets. We don't even have a full size bed. But I am keeping the twins and I am keeping some of the loose little pillowcases. Some of them we've thrifted, and Finley just likes floral patterns, so I don't want to like get rid of this because he specifically, you know, bought it for himself. So I'm just gonna keep this all sealed up. I'm all shook up. And then these are actually curtains that we used to have in our bedroom in Oregon. And we're kind of going for the same theme of like blues and teals and greens in our new bedroom, but I just don't want to like preemptively get rid of the curtains and then change my mind and be like, wow, I actually could have used those, you know? Lots of old things, but I'm going to recycle this box. It's nice that we finally have this giant of a box unpacked and I guess just sorted into a slightly smaller box, but still It feels like a feat. And I'm just feeling really good about this space in general. So I'm gonna like move everything out that I don't need. The reason that this has just been kind of lingering here, this basket that if you guys watched my last vlog before this video, I went antiquing with a new friend and I found that little basket while antiquing. And it was really dirty when I first started filming this video, so I had to like clean it out and wait for it to dry basically. And now it's dry. But I started thinking about my friend Jess. She's on TikTok, Jess Clifton. She's incredible, love her, my sustainable girly. And she does these like sustainable reset routines for like deep cleaning her house, and just clean with me is like very satisfying to, you know, quick little TikTok ditties, you know? In all of her videos, she has like a little basket underneath her sinks or like underneath her countertops, and she just puts old rags in there. Basically, it's like a mini laundry basket. And I was like, oh, I guess I could use this under this sink. So like now that I have cleaned this space, and once I move all these boxes out and I'm feeling more satisfied with things, I'll be more inspired to keep this clean and shiny and, you know, completely dry shampoo free. And then I can use little rags to clean it up and just put it in that basically baby hamper. It's also like I'm gonna find a use for this at some point in my life, you know what I mean? Even if it was like to store diapers or burp cloths or something with the baby, like I'm gonna use that for sure. But I'm gonna find homes for all of these things, and then I'll show you the final product, and then I'm gonna shower, and I'm so excited. All right, folks, you remember the before. Now let's give it up for the after. It really has significantly increased my quality of life just to have this sink be pristine again, and to have all of my go-tos just easily reachable over here. I just can't even believe it. It's fantastic. Also, this was left here when we moved in, this Dial soap, so I've just been slowly but surely trying to finish it. But let's peek around in the cabinetry, shall we? So I have my little hamper here, my bulk stuff, my turntables of hair care and sun care mainly. For those of you who remember the renovation vlog when Finley had to re-caulk this toilet, you know how that purple dye stain got there. Oopsies, we'll just redo the flooring later. But I cleaned the whole toilet. I don't think I showed that actually, but I cleaned the toilet and also just like dusted these off, my plunger, toilet brush, trash can, you know, disgusting things. I also cleaned off this mirror over here. I hate having this mirror above the toilet. It's so weird. I don't know why it was ever installed here, but it was. And I don't even use it as a medicine cabinet, even though it is one. Tragically, yes, the towel rack is missing. I'm just happy the floors are clean, honestly. And I even washed out the bathtub. And this is just a whole collection of renovation things. Some stuff is mine, like my water bottle and my headphones and stuff. But what we really need to remember the before of was this cabinet, okay? Are you ready to see the after? Wow, she is gorgeous. She is organized. She's ready for everything and anything that you could throw at her. And I'm just so happy because all of these are just like travel things or stuff that's covered and we don't need it on top accessible shelves. And I'm no longer weighing myself in my pregnancy. So I just kind of shoved that down there away along with like our hair cutting kit, Finley stop kit, steamer, all of that kind of stuff. I already pretty much showed you guys this last night, but just easily accessible, grabbable first aid stuff and pain relief stuff, gauze and tape and supplements and tinctures, little tiny things that are just, you know, too small to be thrown onto a turntable. My homemade products, which I actually significantly downsized, even though it doesn't even look like it. How many did I keep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. Okay, that's better than the original 15 I think I started with. And then I actually never even showed you guys this because I completely forgot that it was positioned behind me when I was first organizing all of these things into categories. But this is an entire thing of facial like cotton rounds, and I found it and I was like, oh, this needs to go with like all of my bath stuff. But I got this little organizer. It's actually a fridge organizer from Target, and it has these these little sections. So I sectioned off all of my various little bars of soap and some bath salts, a little soap holder as well for the loose soap. I'm about to be out of my body wash, so I'm gonna make the transition to bars of soap finally and use all of these that you guys have been sending to my P.O. box for years. It's almost as if you think I smell or something. No, it all happened during 2020 when everybody and their mom was making soap. Anyway, hygiene, dental hygiene, armpit hygiene, I don't know. That's on that turntable. Essential oils, foot care, bug repellent, salves, face masks, towels and toallas and sheets and toilet paper and an unnecessary waste of space. Oh my God. I'm feeling on top of the world. And we still, as my sister said, have room to grow. This is incredible. And I even got on my hands and knees and just scrubbed all of the crap that was protruding and collecting under here. Anything that you see that's like this, honey, that's not from me, okay? I scrubbed these floors, I mopped them. I don't know why they look like this, they just do, unfortunately. Everything in this box is everything that I'm downsizing, by the way. So there was some things that I'm going to get rid of. Even though it's a small box, it's a good box. Once the bedroom renovation is done, this whole bookshelf will just be gone and it will probably have books on it and be somewhere else. But for right now, there is a renovation corner of this bathroom and I just have to accept it. But for right now, this is kind of just the fugly corner and I have accepted that. Also, I think I might need to get a new water pick. I don't know what's wrong with her. I'm gonna have Finley look at it and try to fix it, but who knows? Now, this is gonna be the best shower of my life. My life. Not really, I'm gonna go shower now. It's gonna be incredible. And I'm doing laundry, so I gotta wash all this. I lied about the shower. Nobody would be shocked to hear that I actually switched it up and I'm gonna take a bath and eat my dinner and watch A League of Their Own. Wow. I found all of our towels. Look in the closet. I wanna see his reaction.
Pretty good, you got a lot of linen in there.
I know. So I just decided to do all of our sheets for our bed in here. And then all of our like nicer towels and stuff, which I have been looking for. They've just been buried at the bottom of that linen box. Like I really thought that all we had was maybe like 2 white towels or something. Also, this goes in here, which I realized. You just have to kind of like pop it back in. I just never do it. Yeah. Well, y'all, I got my winter jammies on and I had a luxurious bath. I had dinner in the bath as well, which was fantastic. And I did my skincare routine. I accessed my little turntables and did some foot care as well. You gotta do it in the winter, you know? While the Tootsies are just stuffed in socks, you gotta just do some kind of a nice little foot mask or, you know, shave them down a little bit. Anyway, enough about my feet. I know you could go all night listening to me talk about my feet, but I need to cut you off here, okay? And I need to end off this video. Thank you so much if you watched to the end of me organizing and deep cleaning our bathroom. It feels great. Truly. I really wanted to celebrate in the bath tonight and it was just so fantastic. So I'm really happy with my work, even though it still looks like there's a lot in there. There is, because I have stuff, but getting more of a handle and a grip on the mess is what we did in this video and I'm proud of us. And if you need to do this in your life, I highly encourage you to deep clean or organize wherever you need to next. For me personally, next is gonna be the kitchen. So you'll see me in another one of these in a couple of weeks, probably. Love you guys very much. Thanks for watching if you watched this whole thing. And you can find me on Patreon when I'm not on here, and I'll just see you in my next video. Stay smiling. Bye, y'all.